Hello, this is Mrs. DB, and in the Week 1 folder there is an assignment called Week 1, Chapter 6, Section 1 assignment, and these are some directions on how to solve systems by graphing using a program called Geometry Sketchpad. So here is the Week 1 assignment here, and you'll see that there's an attached file that says 6.1 Systems of Equations Graphing. And if you go to this link, then that'll take you to the page where the file, the Sketchpad folder, where you can actually do this work. And there's some other information here too that you should watch, some online pages of the book, there's some other videos about this material, but when you're ready to do the assignment, this is what you'll click to get to it. And after you click that, you will come to your Sketchpad assignment, and it looks like this. And I'm going to make it just a little smaller so that you can see that at the bottom there are page tabs. So all of these are different numbers, problems to do. And if you don't see all of them, make sure that this box right here is clicked so that you can see all of them. And then you'll see it says Chapter 6, Section 1 Exercises. The first page here has 3 problems to do, and it just says to tell whether each ordered pair is a solution. So in the first one here, if x is 2 and y is -2, you want to check and see if that works. So to type in Sketchpad, you can click on the A button, and it'll open a little text box for you. And I'm going to retype. I guess I'm in red. I could change that by going down here, but red's fine for me. So I'm going to type 3 and then times x, but x is 2, plus y. And then I see my box is too little, so I can click to drag it bigger because that box is too little for me to actually be able to type anything. There we go, now it'll be bigger. So 3 times 2 plus y, and y is -2. And we want to see, is that indeed equal to 4? And then you just simplify, and that would be 6 minus 2, and that does equal 4. So yes, that checks. And then I want to try that same point in the other equation, the x minus 3y equals -4. So again, you replace the x with 2, and I replace y with -2, and I want to see, does that equal -4? So I check and see if that point also works in the second equation. And if it doesn't, if this does not equal -4, then I would say no, because in fact this one does not. 2 plus 6 is 8, which is not -4, so you would say no. Unless I made a mistake there, let me just double check. 2 is x, y is -2, so that would be 2 plus 6 is definitely not -4. So that one does not work. But then you'll repeat this process with number 2 and number 3 and see what you get. If you answer no to either one of these, then your answer for the problem is no. So I didn't actually answer this whole problem, but I could say, so no, the point 2, -2 is not a solution to the system. Okay, then I'm ready to start doing, you'll do 2 and 3 on your own. Now I'll go to 4 to see that I can graph. Now in the Getting Started folder, you were supposed to practice graphing lines in Sketchpad. So you probably remember how to do that, but the best way to do it is to go to Graph, Plot New Function, and if it's already solved for y, you can just type what's after the equal sign. So it's y equals 3x minus 3. I'm just going to type 3x minus 3 and then hit OK. And that line will be graphed. Notice that in Sketchpad, if you click on something, it gets this kind of purplish glow. That means it's selected. Now I'm going to graph the other one. Oh, also notice that you get the function, the equation will be right here. So if I did make a mistake, I could double click on this, and let's say this was supposed to be a plus or something. I could change it, and it will change your graph immediately. But actually, I wanted the minus, so I'm going to go back. Okay, next I will graph this one. And as you learned in reading the information in your textbook and also in watching the videos from Holt, that when you graph a system of equations, the intersection of these two lines is called the solution. So I want to know, what is that point? The best way to do this is to select both of your lines, so they have that kind of purple glow, then go to Construct Intersection. Now that is the point that will be the solution. I can measure the coordinates of that, and I can even drag them over here. And now we see that the place where those two lines intersect is at x equal 2, y equal 3. So this is the solution to that system of equations. So that's the coordinates, that is the answer. I didn't even have to type anything because Sketchpad did the work for me. And then you will need to do that for all of the rest of these questions. Note that on page 6, for number 6, you need to solve the second equation for y first. So I would have to subtract 2x from both sides to get y equal. And you may also have to do that on several others. Like in 7, you need to do that with one of them. And that's, I guess, the only ones. So that's how you will complete this assignment. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.